Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Nerdcraft and this is episode 2. I had previously said in the first episode that I would be posting once a week on Sundays. But I decided for this first outing I'll give you guys 2 episodes in the same week. Just because of some time management things that happened, I wanted to post the first one last Sunday, but that did not end up happening, so I'm just going to post the 2 this Sunday. In the last episode, we got some diamond gear, which is currently stored in that little house over there. And now we need to go about enchanting it, so that's going to require sugarcane. There's some cows going in the village, and of course we'll need some villagers. So what I've done is I've set up this little cottage as a temporary base, and down here we are eventually going to have a whole trading center equipped with farms and a breeder and a storage system. And I've built this down to level 50, and we're going to tunnel all the way out to the village over there for easy transport of these villagers, because transporting villagers can often be dangerous. So I'm going to start digging that tunnel and get the minecart track set up. And then I'll be back with you guys when we are starting to transport villagers and see how that goes. This is an uncannily dangerous village. It's not very well protected, so I want to get those guys moved, and hopefully there's still some alive. Okay, so as you can see, I have this tunnel mostly done, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure all of my villagers have died. I cannot, for the life of me, remember where the librarian that I blocked off is supposed to be. The entire building is gone now. So we're going to have to go on a journey to find another village. I got myself kitted out with a little bit of iron armor because I want to wait on the diamond armor until I get all that stuff enchanted. So I've got some food. I'm going to make another sword, probably a shovel, and get some flint and steel and carry around my diamond pickaxe, because we will probably have to transport them through the nether. So hopefully we find a village relatively close by. So unfortunately, in some of my previous clips, the audio did not record, and also the video didn't record either in some cases. So we've made some progress that has not gone recorded. We have 2 villagers from a neighboring village here at our base now. In one of the clips I was showing you guys the start of this little trading hall that I'm going to be having. This area right here, I think it's going to be a carrot farm, automatic carrot farm using villagers. Over here, probably a melon farm. Down here, we have our main nether portal and a small bit of a home base. So we're getting pretty close to being able to enchant. What I was explaining earlier that didn't get recorded was I'm thinking I'll go into spectator mode at some point pretty soon once I get these guys set up and get a breeder going. And I'll look for a spawner that I can set up for the server. I'll set it up in survival mode, but I just want to find it in spectator so I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours looking for one. And that'll help get us a good source of experience so we can start enchanting all of our gear, and the rest of the server will be able to use it too. I've got my friend Sunny and my friend, I forgot what she wanted to be called, my friend Sam are both on now, and they're starting some simple bases right now before they get started with their main building projects. And then my friend Alizilla streams Minecraft on Monday, and she will be, and I'll be recording her stream on Monday after I post my first 2 videos the Sunday before, so this Sunday. Right now, as you're watching this, or possibly before you were watching this, depending. Who knows? So we'll have 3 people on the server at that point, and then Alizilla is going to invite some of her followers onto the server as well. So we're getting a good group of players on, and hopefully it'll be turn into a fun community. So I'd like to get that spawner set up for them if possible. So things have not gone as planned. For some reason, even though I have 4 beds and I've given them a bunch of food, these guys are not breeding. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch things up. What I need to do is I need to go get another villager, a 3rd villager, and I'm going to do a carrot farm / villager breeder setup that I think it was Iskal85, ImpulseSV posted on his channel a long time ago. It creates like a diamond-shaped carrot farm, a big carrot farm. There's a farmer there that harvests it and gives it to the 2 villagers at the end, and gives them continuous food to help them breed and spawn villagers. So I'm going to go and start gathering some supplies for that. First, I need to get a villager from the neighboring village. So we're going to grab our boat. Let's see, what kind of supplies do I have here? So we're going to put some of this stuff away. And the way I got those other 2 villagers before was through this nether portal. I have another nether portal set up at the neighboring village, so when I go through the portal through the village, it'll go to the nether, and then... Oh, I should go sleep. It'll go to the nether, and then when I go back through in the nether, it'll come out here, so it's just a nice little shortcut. Don't even have to travel through the nether at all. I am not wearing pants. Also, I hope the sound is better this episode than it was in the last episode. I did notice that, and I've done some tweaking, but I really... Sorry, I had a coughing fit just now. I had to cut it out. But I've been tweaking the sound and the settings and all that to try and get a good quality for you guys. So hopefully this second episode will be better for you. We improve as we go. So that neighboring village is over yonder. It's a pretty straight shot. I don't remember at the time of this recording if I recorded the journey yet or not. But I remember the last time I thought I was recording the journey to this village, I was talking about some of the plans I want to have for the server for my own personal projects. If any of you are 90s horror movie fans, one of my favorites was Hellraiser. And what I really would like to do is, and if you're not familiar with Hellraiser, it's the guy with all the pins in his face. He's called a Cenobite. He's the Hell's High Priest. His name is Pinhead. And this little puzzle box spawns these Cenobites to like drag people to hell. And that box is called the Lament configuration. I want to build a giant version of that here in Minecraft in survival mode and create a big redstone labyrinth inside of it. That seems like it'd be a really fun project. And then I eventually want to build a giant sea turtle out in the ocean with a city on its back. And of course I want to build my big mountain fortress over in that mountain that I picked out. I'm thinking of making it kind of like Nether themed, especially with the Nether update coming out soon. I'm thinking I'll make it look like the Nether is starting to superimpose itself on the overworld and make it themed after that. Lots of nether brick and probably dark oak. Have those colors meshed together. So here's the other village. Here's our nether portal here. Let's see if we can find one more villager to drag there with us. I think this is where I keep the librarian. I'm going to have a quick bite to eat. So the librarian should be in here. Yep, there he is. Alright, get in that boat. Actually, come outside. I don't know why moving in a boat is such a pain in the neck. Although I suppose it makes sense with it being land and all. Boats are not necessarily designed for this purpose. Get in there. No! Come back. Alright, so he's in another now. And if we can get him go back through, I think he died. Okay. I wonder if I can just give these guys more carrots so that they will breed. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys to breed. Have some carrots. Oh, there's one. Sweet. Get in there. There we go. This is probably horribly inefficient, but it worked, so that's what we're going with. I wonder if they'll produce any more. I think the cooldown on villager breeding is like 5 minutes. So we'll see if they produce any more, or if I would need to give them more carrots. But I think I will still set up that automatic carrot farm and breeder thing that Impulse posted, and because that seems like it'd probably be more efficient than what I have going on here, especially with less manual input. So I'll get started on that and get back with you guys in a jiffy. Alright, so we've got all the supplies that we need, I hope, for this project, according to Impulse's video. So we're going to get started on building that, and we'll be back in just a couple seconds. So we have had a heck of a time trying to get this breeder set up. I accidentally killed one of my villagers, so that's awesome. I gotta get another one. I'm just a murdering bastard right now. But I wanted to show you this. One of my friends, I'm not sure who, is setting up a bee farm, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. I've never used these before. I've heard that if you're not careful, then they'll attack you. So I gotta look up how to like go about utilizing these. But I'll do that eventually. But right now, we got to go back to that village and get another villager. I do have the farmer situated, harvesting carrots, and I've got one villager situated in the breeding pit, according to ImpulseSV's video, and I'll link that down below when I post this. But I need to get one more so they can actually breed. So we'll see if there's even one left. Who knows? It's been quite a hassle. Mostly in creating the transport system for the baby villagers, but I think I've got that done, hopefully. Now I just need to get to creating some baby villagers, and then I can create all the trading posts and all that. Okay, so we finally got it worked out. We got it all built. Missing a glass there, but a little farmer dude is farming away. And we've got 2 villagers up here. I think they're over this way. We've got 2 villagers here. They're sleeping right now. They are currently breeding. We have our first offspring, who just grew up, it looks like. We've got a transport system. No excess carrots yet, but I think those guys are just using them for breeding. And maybe he just, maybe the farmer, or maybe we need to put more than one farmer in there. But finally got it functioning where we want it to. It looks like he's got a lot of carrots there, so it looks like we might be able to utilize some additional farmers. Although I'm not sure if it would work that way. I'm not sure if maybe they would start trying to give carrots to each other as opposed to the 2 over here, which would facilitate their breeding. I'm just gonna kind of hope that it works the way it's advertised. So eventually, if we AFK here for long enough, we'll get some excess carrots, and we'll get a bunch of villagers bred up. That'll come through this little water tunnel here. You can see it through there, all the way over here, and that's where our baby villagers will pop out. So we can start building up our trading hall. So I'm going to go build a lectern now. And start getting all that work done. I've got a bunch of sugarcane and a little bit of leather, so I think I might have enough for a lectern, or at least a handful of books, because we want to start getting towards that mending book. And then once we have that squared away, we're going, actually the old village has a lectern and some bookshelves. So I might just go poach those. But once I get that all set up and taken care of, I'm gonna head into spectator mode and see about finding some sort of skeleton or zombie spawner. I'm hoping for a skeleton spawner. I just feel like those are more efficient and I like them more. And then we'll start getting on enchanting our gear. And that'll probably be about the point that we wrap it up. And I think next episode I would like to try getting to the end. I've never been to the end. I've never fought the Ender Dragon, so it should be an interesting experience. You can watch me die repeatedly. Should be a fun time. Maybe I'll be able to get it done in time for Alizilla's stream, and we can just like go and fight the Ender Dragon together. Maybe I can get some stuff together to get her outfitted too, and see if maybe any of the others want to join in. My allergies have been, oh dear, just had to cut out a sneeze. My allergies have been acting up all day, so that's been fun. I tend to get hay fever a lot. Don't worry, it's not coronavirus. I happen to think that that's kind of being blown way out of proportion, but still, everyone stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, all that whole 9 yards. Yeah, we're gonna go and grab some of the bookshelves at this other village, and then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump through the nether, and we can start working on getting ourselves a mending villager. Okay, we've got our lectern, got some bookshelves. These will just drop books, but we'll be able to make more bookshelves out of them. Now, a villager is only going to reset their trades during a certain time of day, so this could potentially take a while. So I'll get back with you guys after I finally get what I need from this guy. That did not take as long as I had expected. There's our mending book. It's locked in. It's good. Fire aspect I don't care about, but we actually need one more emerald to make that trade, so we just need to gather some more paper. And that's actually a relatively cheap mending book compared to what I've seen in the past, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I think the next project will be a farming villager in the trading center, or maybe a couple of them, on top of a melon farm. And then also we'll set up a sugarcane farm and a cow farm. So that'll be a good source of emeralds for us, on top of all the supplies we need to make our trade for our enchanting books. And we'll start collecting additional librarians for the rest of the enchantments that we need, like unbreaking and efficiency and so on and so forth. Pretty time-consuming process, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's going well so far. Oh, hey, someone thinks I'm pretty, apparently. I appreciate it. Give me your emeralds. Good job, everyone. Proud of you. Got our mending book. Now, I'm going to hop into spectator mode and see about finding some sort of experience farm for us. Anything nearby? Something nearby would be swell. Yeah, we'll want to find a spawner, and then we'll want to light up all these caves around here so that we can have a really efficient experience farm. I am actually not seeing a whole lot in the way of spawners or even dungeons, really. There's a dungeon over there. Oh, wait, no, that's a strip mine. I like this seed with the two villages close by to each other and the nice the nice biomes and all that, but I'm not seeing any spawners. Okay, so we found a zombie spawner here right below our mountain, so that might be our best bet. Alright, so we're here at the zombie spawner. I did get bum rushed by a horde of zombies digging my way down here, but that's gonna happen. I died. It was embarrassing, but we're gonna get this set up. The way I've seen a zombie spawner set up before is just by like digging a big old hole underneath it and letting them spawn and fall down into the killing zone. I think I'll do this closer to the typical design that you see with skeleton farms. So we're gonna dig out like a 9x9 area, and we're gonna have water coming from one side over to a trench on this side, and then we'll have them get swept up into an elevator, brought up, and then swept over and then brought back down to take some fall damage so we can just one-shot them. I think it's like around 20, 24 blocks I need to bring them up by. But we'll see. We'll do some fine-tuning. I think we want to dig 4 blocks down. Make it 9 by 9 by 9. I wonder if maybe they aren't breeding because maybe one of the babies or the farmer might have claimed a bed. It may be that this villager is not far away enough. Okay, hopefully that'll be far enough away. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Supposedly, he will unclaim his bed if I push him out of the way. Okay, so he's all the way over here. Let's see if that maybe sparked a something for the other villagers. Alright, well it is getting to be very late right now, so I think we're gonna call it for today. This is probably gonna be the end of the episode. I didn't get everything that I wanted done, but I'd say this is progress so far. Next episode, we'll probably continue working on getting the enchantment stuff together, get the zombie farm together, give this guy back his lectern, and get our gear enchanted so that we can make it to the end pretty soon. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the quality has improved, and if you did enjoy it, go ahead and like and subscribe. It'd help me out a lot trying to build a following on this platform. And I will see you with the next episode. Bye.